Hi, this is Frank, aka Fat Child.
This is John, aka Dark Samus 288.
And this is Rich, aka Rich Locomotion Picks.
Today we're going to be discussing some of the hot movies that are going to be coming out this summer. The first one we're going to discuss is Transformers 3.
Dark of the Moon.
Now, judging by the trailer, what are you guys thinking we're going to see in this new Transformers?
Well, from the debut trailer that they did put out, I kind of expected it to be something of a prequel to the original Transformers movie that came out in 2007. But judging from the trailer that came after that, it looks like it's just going to be continuation into a trilogy of Transformers movies.
I do like what they did with the Apollo 11 lunar landing back in 1969.
Yeah.
Yes. That put a really nice touch on it. I do have high hopes for this movie, but I will say this. I mean, it hasn't really come out. I mean, just by the teaser trailer alone, it hasn't really come out and impressed me, with the exception of the historical significance of the Apollo 11 lunar landing.
I am just a huge Transformers fan, Transformers nerd, and
Yes.
I am just extremely excited just by the teaser alone.
Yeah.
The question I have is, Transformers minus Megan Fox, will it sell?
I have to agree with you on that. I mean, the girl that they have, I guess as you could say,
She's
a
a
replacement.
Victoria's Secret model, I believe.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I don't really know if it's going to sell, especially because Megan Fox was in the first two movies. But, I mean, it might sell well.
I don't even know how they're going to spin it with her not even being in there. I hear it's supposed to be like, oh, Sam has a new love interest.
Exactly.
And I'm like, okay, the
Serious?
way the second one ended, you're kind of like, they're telling each other they love each other, and now you're going to introduce like a whole new love interest. It just seems kind of odd. Rich, what are you thinking about that?
Well, it kind of reminds me of Wayne's World, where Cassandra and Wayne were all hot for each other at the end of the first movie. And then the second movie, there's friction again, and it just
On again, off again, more or less.
pretty much. I mean, like you said, it'd be very interesting to see what they do. I mean, Megan Fox not in a Transformers movie, it doesn't really make sense to me.
Exactly.
I agree.
But I mean, I'm willing to give him a chance. I will say this, from past sequels and trilogies and so on that replace some of the main characters, typically they're not as successful.
Yeah. Now, moving on to another one I'm extremely excited for. My pal, close personal friend, actually not really, I wish he was, Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover 2.
Oh, Lord. You can tell the humor with the gentleman.
All I gotta say is, Zach Galifianakis asking a question, at what age do you tell a highway it's been adopted? The man and his famous one-liners. Hey, there's Skittles in there! I want to know if we're going to get the same famous one-liners from Zach as we did in the first one.
I'm sure it is possible. Very sure
Do
it
you
is possible.
think, I mean, you take a comedy...
He's
with
probably more
such
famous for his one-liners anyway, so therefore, he's probably going to do them again.
Aren't familiar with Zach Galifianakis? Go check out Zach Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion. Yes, he is famous for his one-liners. Now, Rich, you've watched Live at the Purple Onion.
Yes, I have.
You've seen Out Cold. You've seen many Zach Galifianakis films with me.
Dinner with Schmucks was actually good with him in it too.
Yes, I am obsessed with Zach Galifianakis. I think he's absolutely hysterical in almost any movie he's in. Even in Operation Endgame, for like the 5 minutes he was in the movie. The movie itself, I was like, this is quite lame. Until Zach Galifianakis makes his debut in the movie. For the 5 minutes that he was in, I was laughing hysterically when he was in it. And then when he left, I was like, oh, this is really lame now. But anyway, getting back to the original question, can a comedy that had such success as the original get bigger success out of the sequel?
I will say this. I mean, I saw the first movie. I've seen the first movie several times, and I gotta tell you, you think that a comedy can't go any further, and then all of a sudden The Hangover comes out, and people are raving about this. I'm like, well, that's probably just another Wedding Crashers movie or something that's, you know, it has a lot of shock value to it. It completely raised the bar. I mean, it just to complete lunacy at times. Zach Galifianakis is a very good comedic actor. I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen him do in the past is just like, you know. And then
one of the opening scenes in the first Hangover, where they're at the school and he says, "I'm not supposed to be here. I can't be here."
This thing is going slower, and your voice is.
I think I think the exact lines. I don't think I'm supposed to be within 25 feet of the school or a Chuck E. Cheese, and it's just his opening line with him, and even with Brad Cooper, with the other, I can't remember the other guy's name, but he sits there and he's talking with his girlfriend. He says, My friends are very, very mature. You just got to give them a little bit more time. And Brad Cooper is sitting in the car, paging Dr. Faggot, paging Dr. Faggot.
Oh, good heavens.
And then his girlfriend says, "Oh, yeah, your friends are real mature." You just sit there and you just can't help. But, like, that whole movie, I don't think there was a part
I think
where
the word "dirt" comes in line.
Throughout that whole entire movie, I don't think there was a part where I really stopped laughing.
Which definitely builds up to the sequel.
Yes.
I mean,
the teaser alone just made you go, wow.
I will say this: the original cast is back. I don't believe Mike Tyson's back for this.
Yes,
one.
he is.
Is he?
He is back.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And then I heard a rumor about possibly Mel Gibson making a cameo.
No, Mel Gibson is out.
Okay. Well,
he was supposed to make a cameo. He is out.
Okay. Even so, I mean, you know, you're putting these 4 guys in Bangkok, Thailand.
And your buddy is back.
Which one?
You can suck on these little Chinese nuts!
That guy, yes.
Like I said, this is the display of men.
Yeah, we're...
Now, another good movie, which I don't think we need to talk too much about The Hangover, because everyone's going to go see it anyway.
Yeah.
This next movie, which I don't think we need to discuss much, but just say, go see it, would be Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows
Part 2!
Yes.
I mean, do we need to say anything? I don't think we really do.
I think we should leave it up to John to say something about this one.
No.
Okay.
I mean, John, this is Harry Potter. I mean, do we need to say anything?
I don't really think so.
Haley,
I mean,
stop!
The movies are great
Sorry,
on
guys.
their own, and I think, you know... I just think, you know...
Who do you
just
think
go
is going to
see
live, though? After from the previews, man, I do believe they've actually said that both Harry and Voldemort both die.
Actually, I don't
think so.
want to ruin it because I have read the last book.
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't
so
ruin
I'm not
it.
going to ruin it. But
Okay.
let me just say it like this. What a twist! You know, coming out this weekend, though, Hangover 2. Later on this summer, Transformers 3.
Yes.
The Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern.
Yes.
Yes, that's
That
coming
movie
out.
looks
Thor's
incredible.
out in theaters right now. It looks pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. That's probably gonna be one that I wait for DVD. I waited for Green Lantern or Green Hornet, and I gotta say, Green Hornet guys, it was so.
Yeah.
I love Seth Rogen. I want to see him in roles like he was before with Pineapple Express or Zack and Miri. And now, ever since he did Zack and Miri, it's just been like he's in roles that make me go.
Knocked Up was kind of the same way too.
Knocked Up was kind of good.
I really
It had its
didn't
moments.
really get into it as much as the 40-Year-Old Virgin or Zack and Miri. It just, you know.
Pineapple Express was.
Oh my gosh, that was just
hysterical.
classic.
Grab snacks. Grab some fruit roll-ups. Just come on, we gotta get out of here. It's like, dude, grab fruit roll-ups. Why would you say fruit roll-ups? He totally pulled off the stoner roll. It was just like, it was epic.
Now, another movie that I really think looks interesting has to be the Captain America movie that's coming out later this year as well.
I think that will do very good as far as box office goes. I mean, most of those comic book superhero movies do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not a Captain America fan, so I will say I'll probably wait for it to come out on DVD because I am not a huge fan. I am waiting for the Avengers, which is probably going to
Yes.
be coming out.
Yes.
I think it's 2 years they're planning for that.
Mm-hmm.
And what I even heard, because they did 2 parts they did 2 different movies for Incredible Hulk,
Yes.
and the name is escaping me of the individual that did the second Incredible Hulk.
Oh man, we're gonna get reamed for this.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he will not even be in the Avengers to do that Incredible Hulk. So they're going to be doing yet another Incredible Hulk character.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean,
Or another actor playing Incredible Hulk.
That's
I
lame.
do have to say this, though. I mean, I think it was a very good idea to have Captain America, the movie, come out before the Avengers so that you can set up more backstory on where some of these heroes are coming from. Because, I mean, Iron Man 2, that set it completely up. And going into Captain America, they already introduced the Incredible Hulk. But, I mean, it's really bringing it in. You know their backstories now. Now you're going to be able to see them in more action.
Very good point.
That seems to be, I think, most of the blockbusters for this summer.
I would say so. I know.
Fast 5 is in theaters.
Oh,
Yes.
Fast Five,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Which, yeah, let's do another Fast and the Furious. Let's make some more money.
I know.
Who doesn't like a fast car?
Exactly.
Oh,
Who doesn't
God,
like
yes.
The Rock?
Who doesn't like Vin
Exactly.
Diesel? I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love Vin Diesel. That's my future husband. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, when you put
I'm
just-
hot, Vin.
just
Trust
really,
me. You talked to
really-
me before.
I'm quite upset that my wife Michelle Rodriguez will not be in this one.
but
They
to make
killed her off in the last one.
but to make up for
I
it,
didn't see
to
it.
make up for it, Vin Diesel and The Rock have a fight scene. That looks pretty good.
The little girl passing was my daughter. This is Christy E. Filming.
Yes.
All
Don't
right.
mind her. She's a joy to everyone.
At times.
Good way to put it. Good way to put it.
So, I guess that we'll just wrap it up with that.
Yeah.
Again, this is Frank, aka Fat Child.
John, a.k.a. Dark Samus 288.
And Rich, aka Rich Locomotion Picks.
And
And
we're
this-
signing off, and we hope you see you guys at the movies.
Yes. See you guys later.
All right, guys.